My name is Nick Wolfinger, and I'm here today to talk about Title IX. I'm a tenured professor at the University of Utah, where I've taught for over 20 years. I support the broader aims of Title IX with respect to gender equity in higher education. Indeed, my 2013 book, Do Babies Matter? Gender and Family in the Ivory Tower, addressed the barriers that female academics face. That having been said, I think that the Department of Education's 2011 Dear Colleague letter to American universities has perverted the original intent of Title IX by turning higher education into a gigantic star chamber that tramples the rights of faculty and students in a misguided crusade against sexual violence. The Dear Colleague letter authorized campus tribunals against those suspected of sexual assault or harassment using the lowest possible burden of proof and discouraged cross-examination. It also set up a federal registry to shame students and threaten them with the loss of federal funds. The stage was thus set for a witch hunt. Colleges had every incentive to pursue any charges filed, no matter how flimsy, and pursue them they did. This was how I found myself facing charges in 2016 for telling a colleague that I proposed to my wife at a strip club. It didn't matter that I told her and several other colleagues this in the late 1990s, off campus and over drinks. I find it improbable that she was offended. Instead, she was simply settling a score. The dossier my university prepared against me also contained allegations of an unnamed reporter who phoned my academic department to complain about something I'd said in an interview. It's hard to imagine anything having a more chilling effect on scholarly research and teaching than the prospect that anyone can contact your university to complain about anything at any time. Ultimately, I was exonerated after a review that lasted several months. I was lucky. Many faculty careers have been ruined and many students have been expelled. My costs are limited to the time I wasted and $14,000 in attorney's fees. Reforming Title IX wasn't about giving rapists a free pass. Justice for victims of sexual assault should come from the legal system, not kangaroo courts that are ill equipped to adjudicate felony charges. Indeed, the relentless pursuit of offenders for non offenses like kissing one's sleeping boyfriend, which actually did happen at Brandeis University, is an insult to people who have actually endured sexual assault. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, and Education Secretary DeVos implemented sensible reforms to stop the miscarriage of justice that has ensued from the 2011 Dear Colleague letter. I urge the Department of Education to leave the DeVos reforms on the books.